That is it. Your media files now saved to a clean branded subdomain backed by Backblaze storage and Cloudflare's global CDN with free bandwidth between them. This is how I am saving my media files via a custom subdomain using Backblaze B2 and Cloudflare. If media files are stored in object storage, it's not always very nice to expose the raw storage URL to the users. This guide, I'm just documenting how I'm saving my files through the custom subdomain like media.mysubdomain, in this case kyswo.com, using Backblaze B2 and Cloudflare. This particular guide works fine because there's an integration between Backblaze B2 and Cloudflare such that everything works harmoniously. I'm sure about other storage like Wasabi and the likes, but this works very fine on Backblaze. The things that are needed are a Backblaze B2 account with a bucket, a custom domain name, and a Cloudflare, either as a DNS provider or connected to an existing domain provider. So step one is that after creating a Backblaze bucket, you copy the endpoint URL, something like f003.backblaze2.com, and this is needed in the next step. Step two is configuring the Cloudflare DNS. A new subdomain is created with a CNAME record. So the subdomain is going to be media or files or whatever that you want. The target is going to be f003.backblazeb2.com, and you have to turn on the proxy. So this creates a subdomain media.yourdomain.com. Step 3. This step is the most important step because this is where we are going to configure the rewrite rule. On a free account per domain, Cloudflare give up to 10 rewrite rules, so it's very generous. Because this video is not sponsored by Cloudflare, it would be nice if it is sponsored. So the next step is to write the rules such that any request that comes subdomain.yourdomain.com targeting the Backblaze will be saved correctly. Media.subdomain.com maps correctly to the bucket inside your Backblaze. Backblaze buckets are unique universally. So this rewrite rule ensures that particular request serves the files in your bucket. If you don't correctly map the particular path, anyone can use your domain to save files from other Backblaze buckets. So this path locks it to your specific bucket. So then you just have to configure your backend. In this case, my Django project. Configure the backend to use the custom domain instead of the raw Backblaze URL. In this Django, for example, you set the custom URL to media.thisdomain.com. From this point, your app will save all media through Cloudflare. And also, as a bonus point, you get free CDN caching on top. But in case if the domain is not registered through Cloudflare, maybe some other domain registrants that do not have the facility of URL rewrite, there are two options. One is to add a CNAME record in your existing DNS provider pointed to Backblaze, then set up the rewrite rule separately if this provider supports it. But if not, you can migrate your DNS to Cloudflare by updating your name server as you register to the ones Cloudflare provides. So this one makes it pretty easy. That means you can manage your domain and subdomain from Cloudflare while still retaining your domain information on your domain registrar. If this is done, that you are updating your name server, the propagation always takes between 30 minutes and 24 hours. Then you just follow the above step. That is it. Your media files now saved to a clean branded subdomain backed by Backblaze storage and Cloudflare's global CDN with free bandwidth between them.